we are happy to announce that we are adding new wolf variants to Minecraft. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 8 new wolf variants are available right now.
That's right, in addition to the community-voted Armadillo and Wolf Armor, which has led to 100 million different customization options for your wolf, Mojang has just decided to times this by 8 because now we have 8 different varieties of wolf, which brings them into parity with cats. These dogs all have their own appearance, behavior, and spawn location, which means they're not all created equally, but you're going to want to collect them all anyway, and so let's talk about what happened with that, as well as the old wolf, which seems to have mostly gone away, and indeed the new most common wolf, because there is going to be a particular type you'll find more than any other, and today I'll be talking about that in Snapshot 24W10A, the first snapshot of week 10 of 2024. Hello, I'm ABXToyCat, and welcome back to another Minecraft news video. This is a big day and a big update for the community, so if you are excited for this, make sure to do what this dog is doing and subscribe to IBXToyCat. With that said, more seriously, it is worth mentioning there is a whole snapshot and beta around these dogs, and there are some separate features included there. So for the Java version, you'll find that the Grove has only got these 3 mobs spawning there now. I thought that's the way it always was, foxes, rabbits, and wolves, but apparently according to the wiki, these ones used to spawn there also, so now that won't happen anymore. Interestingly, this is a case of Java being brought into line for parity with Bedrock, but then the Bedrock version, the Bedrock preview 1.20.80.21, is basically identical to the Java in terms of the wolves, but it does have a few other nice changes. One of these is that trial chambers will no longer go through the Bedrock floor. The other is the fact that water buckets now work correctly. If you've never been annoyed by this, then I don't know what to say, but let me tell you, the most annoying thing about Minecraft is you place down water and you have to leave it there for so long before you can pick it up. Now you can scoop it up and put it right back down on the exact same second, which is wonderful. You can do MLG water bucket clutches and all sorts of other weird things. This is something that makes me very excited, and it makes my wolf excited too, apparently. They've also changed the missing texture item block. This used to be purple and black, like this, but you'll no longer be seeing that because instead it'll be a dirt block with a question mark on it. This is kind of the end of an era, and it's kind of sad, and or at least it would be sad if it weren't for the new wolves, and immediately I think there are 3 big questions that I had about the wolves, and so here are the answers. Question 1. Are there as many wolf types as cat types? Despite the similarities in appearance, there are 9 types of wolves, but there are 11 types of cats, which means there are actually slightly more. The ratio is 9 divided by 11, so 0.82 wolves for every cat, and that's in addition to the ocelot. There are not as many wolves as cats yet, but there's lots of room for expansion. Second of all is the question of how do you actually spawn these? Do they have their own spawn egg variants? Well, interestingly enough, no. If you hover over any of them, it'll say it's just a wolf, and if you try to type in wolf to find different spawn eggs, you'll find just the one. The thing that determines which type of wolf you get is entirely the biome you're in. So right now, I'm clearly in a swamp biome, which gives me this white type, as you can see, but if I was in a forest biome, which we can do by using the fill biome command, you can see how now the wolf type will be brown. That is the new, more common one. And so next up is the fact of, is there any actual difference in terms of the health amount between various wolves? I mean, some of these wolves look like they could be stronger than the others. Well, because they're all variants, I can sadly say that I've done the testing and they are all the same strength, and you never want to find this one out yourself. But yeah, if you do use wolf armor, it will have the same effect on any of them too. They are all effectively the same wolf, but real quick, if you want to know about how you can find each one, they do all spawn in different biomes. And so if you go to a tiger biome, you'll find the pale wolf. If you go to a forest biome, you'll find the woods wolf. If you go to a snowy tiger, you'll find the ashen wolf. The black wolf is native to the old growth pine tiger. The chestnut wolf is native to the old growth spruce. The rusty wolf is in the sparse jungle. That's a unique way to use that biome for sure. The spotted wolf is for the savanna plateau. The striped wolf is for the wooded badlands, and this is probably my favorite texture I see so far. I swear it's not just because it sort of looks like an ocelot. And then finally, you'll see why they updated the grove biome, because the snowy wolf spawns exclusively there. So 9 separate variants, 9 separate textures. I do think the black wolf and the pale wolf and the snowy wolf are all kind of basic, but otherwise, if you look at the woods wolf, the spotted wolf, and the chestnut wolf, these all look just like cat variants. I mean, all I can see is a calico cat and a Siamese that are accidentally wolves here for some reason. Also, the rusty wolf is really leaning into the theory that all wolves are apparently cyborgs, something I very much support, but I'm surprised to see Minecraft jumping aboard. So yeah, this is interesting because the 9 types of wolves do not spawn equally. The biome they spawn in also affects the number that you'll get. So if you go to, it's not just that there's rarity based on the biome, there's also rarity rarity based on the number that will spawn at once. That's right, this is actually part of a plan to make you explore your Minecraft world. And let's be honest, Minecraft has put all sorts of goodies around there to try and encourage you, but people have been ignoring it for so long. But now they put some doggos in exchange and the ability to breed those rare dogs together and maybe get some super rare puppies to sell to your friends, and now people are suddenly interested. That's right, we could run some puppy farms in Minecraft and it's entirely okay because they're wolf puppies, which is the last interesting thing I'd say about the wolves. They have decided to go for a model that is unlike the original Ocelot and much more like the now cats, which is to say that wolves are just either wolves or they're tamed wolves. There is no such thing as a dog, and so we don't have dog variants, but instead we have wolf variants, something which is a very interesting decision because Minecraft has a dedicated part of their Minecraft.net website which is just for giving your ideas and feedback. And when I went through all of this feedback a few years ago, the overwhelmingly most common idea that people would suggest was the idea of having dog fur options or dog customization based on the biome. These would always have hundreds or thousands of upvotes and there'd be so many of them. However, interestingly, it's been under review for a while because maybe Minecraft knew they were going to do this at some point. This is the most asked for feature that I have ever seen in the game, and it proves that even though hardcore players are looking for, new deep structures and a whole new dimension, the average Minecraft player goes, oh, there's dogs, I love having the dogs, they bring so much joy to your world in the same way that cats do. And so people have been asking for new variants for a very long time, and so for those players, this is going to be the best update in a while. And I think that's the clever thing about the Armadillo mob vote. To a lot of people you say, yeah, well, people are just voting because they think dogs are cute and dog armor would be cute. But they are really doubling down on not just saying, yeah, we'll make this kind of useful for long-term players, but they're actually making sure those people's wishes are heard in the way that they best would want. We don't just have a new armadillo coming that drops something that you can armor your dogs up with. We have a reason to use that dog armor with a lot more health for your dogs. We have new variants of dogs and variants of that dog armor, and the customization you can add to your Minecraft world is vastly going up. Minecraft had a big update, the World of Color, specifically for customization. And I think it's funny because all of those new colors and fun things that they added are probably much less used than just the wolf by itself. And so now people have a brand new and exciting option. By the way, I'm entirely curious. If you breed a snow wolf and a regular wolf, what do you think the baby's going to be? Is he going to be a 50-50 one of each? Okay, he's going to be, I guess they decide at the time of birth that it's one of the parents. So even if you have one of these wolves, you might be able to eventually breed into more of them. But collecting all of these wolves is actually going to be a really fun challenge. So to me, it is satisfying the long-term survival player, that is to say me, while also making sure that the casual player who just wants to have a doghouse can now make their doghouse 9 times as big and have 9 times as many reasons to go through there, in addition to the tens of millions of customization options, which they've made possible because of the wolf armor and the collars. And I think that taking a one-dimensional feature of wolf customization, the single color reapplying, do I have any dyes on me? I don't. But the ability to change the wolf collars has turned into how much do you want to armor him with, what color do you want to armor it, and what type of wolf do you want to have, which in my opinion is just great. Also, look how cute all of the dogs are. They tilt their head when you've got food for them. Okay, you know what? You can have some food. It's fine. Have all the food you feel like. With that said, I really want to give one last thank you and congratulations to Mojang on this one. They have made an absolute slam dunk of a solid feature, and one that I think everyone is going to enjoy. It's not only a great update in its own right that I think has very few detractors, but also it is an update which immediately makes anyone who questioned the Minecraft Live mod vote last year second guess themselves a little bit, because it's not going to be a useless feature we're getting. It's not going to immediately make you wish for a penguin or crab every time you saw it, but it's going to make you realize that Mojang are getting better and better at implementing the mob vote winners, something I hope they can carry forward into the future. But yeah, did you know we're going to be getting 9 new wolves or 8 new wolves and the existing one in a soon-to-come Minecraft update? I think that's very exciting by itself, and I also think that the fact that it's coming before 1.21 makes this an even better little cherry on the cake that maybe you can enjoy too. There's a mob spawner in there, so I'll leave my wolves here. As I mentioned, one last thing, which is that I am very curious what you think is the best wolf. I thought it was so obvious. Like, there are some wolves that are head and shoulders above the rest, but I've heard some people saying they like the black wolf the most, and some people, I think it's very interesting. So I'm going to be doing a poll in the community tab of my channel to work out what my community's favorite new wolf is. I'm going to be very curious to see your votes on that, so make sure you go and do it. And also, if you do enjoy the slightly more in-depth and hopefully more conclusive and interesting analysis on the latest Minecraft updates, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. It's one of the things I love, going through Minecraft and all the ways that it's changing. As someone who is a very heavy survival player, I think it's so cool when Minecraft makes a big update for this side of the game, and if you do too, subscribing is a great way to show that. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye.